one NBA game has to go. So I couldn't believe this. Here we go again. This is another one of those moments where I'm just scrolling by and I see a post and I've passed this shit up. And I'm like, wait, what did this shit say? So I go back and I'm like, yo, this is one of them ones I gotta really think about. So first, let's take a look what we got here. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, man. Y'all tell me which way you gonna go with this. So you got NBA 2K11, you got NBA Street Volume 2, you got NBA Jam, and you got NBA Live 2005. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So all of these are some of the greatest NBA games ever created. If you know, you know. I know some of this shit is too old for some of y'all. A lot of y'all ass wasn't even born when some of these games came out and shit. Or y'all were fucking babies and shit. Y'all young motherfuckers that be trying to talk all this shit online. Some of y'all motherfuckers don't even know what these games are. But they say one has to go, which means you could keep 3 out of the 4. So let's just look at what we got real quick. The 2K11 has to stay. That off top has to stay. I don't care what else going on. I don't care what else you're talking about. 2K11 has to stay, and let me tell you why. Because this time period from what, the 90s, from Michael Jordan's playing career up until this point, Michael Jordan was on a couple NBA games, but he wasn't on. You couldn't just buy an NBA game and Michael Jordan was on there. Like on NBA Jam, he's probably not even on NBA Jam. Live 05, I don't know if he's even on that game. Street Volume 2, Michael Jordan is on there because they went and got him to be on there. But you had to go do something special to get Michael Jordan. He wasn't just on every NBA game available. So why is this important? I say that 2K11 is like the first game that actually featured Michael Jordan in its entirety. Like you could play his career mode and shit on 2K11. So for the first time, you could actually really run with Michael Jordan on the game for real, for real. And man, I had a ball. These was the days, man. Nigga, I used to, yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but nigga, I remember in this day, I put MJ on them Heat, boy. I put Michael Jordan on the motherfucking Heat, nigga, back when I had this shit back in the Gap. I put MJ on the Heat with LeBron, D-Wade, Bosh, just to shit on everybody and build my numbers and average a triple-double and shit like that. So, nigga, I put him back on the Bulls, too, with Derrick Rose. And you know what I'm saying, I won a couple championships. Now I put the nigga on the Heat, won a couple championships. You know what I'm saying? You do shit like that when you a kid. This is like when I was in high school, 2K11. NBA Live 05 has to make the cut for me also, because that's one of the last great live games. I feel like NBA Live kind of was dying out. It was still in its prime, but it was going out the door. At this time, though, it still was on top. If you look at NBA Live versus 2K5, NBA Live was still on top. Everybody was still really playing live at this point. So NBA Live 05 was just a crucial game. That shit was off the chain. I have to go with that because it just was such a fire game. They put the shoe catalog out there where you got all the fire shoes and shit, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is where it gets tricky. NBA Jam is a fire-ass game, and Street Volume 2 is a fire-ass game. But, man, when it comes down to it, so Live 05 and NBA 2K11 are making the cut off top for me. I can't not get those two. I gotta have those two. Those are two of my favorite basketball games I ever played. I'm gonna have to go with Street Volume 2. Even though NBA Jam is a fire-ass game, Street Volume 2 is one of them games where it's like, man, I could probably fire that up right now. These three games, all of these games are amazing basketball games, by the way. You could play them all right now in 2025 and they still go. Cause NBA Jam was fire, nigga. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that shit wasn't fire. It's just that when you put it up against these games, I pick NBA Jam over a lot of shit, but not these games right here. Not these games. So they knew what they were doing with this one. But yeah, I'm gonna go with 2K11, Street Volume 2, and Live 05. What you got?